Please work. I don't know what's going on. Now we're good. So, yeah, guys, what's up? Oh, is it working? There we go. Awesome. Okay. So we're it's working. Wonderful. That is great. We got a working stream. And I'm just out here, man. I'm gonna post on my story real quick. Alright, 1 second, and then I'll go to some actual music, I promise. I'm just posting on my Instagram story that I'm going live real quick. So yeah, 1 moment. But yo, how's it going, guys? We got a few people in here now. Nice. What's up? How you guys doing? I'm gonna pull up the some actual music in a second, I promise. I'm just posting real quick that I'm going live. But yo, how's it going? How is everyone? How is everyone doing? You all doing well? Okay, cool. So now I will finally actually pull up some music. Cool. So I got this thing that I was working on. I've worked on it on the stream before, actually. It sounds like this. You guys may recognize it if you've watched the stream frequently. But I may have found some vocals that could work pretty well over it. Check these out. So, as you can hear, it kind of needs some work. There are some things about it that are, like, kind of out of time, like this. And I mean, like, just in general, I think it could be improved. I want to take out some of the breaths, actually, in her performance as well. Like, there are a lot of breaths in there, which honestly would sound kind of fine if this was just normal. But because I have this format shifter on here, this AVOX mutator, or Arteria. Antares Avox muter or whatever, or mutator. Wow, I just can't talk today. But that's kind of like making the breaths a lot more pronounced. It takes them from being like a light to like a. So we may have to get rid of some of those. Okay, so so this isn't quite working. But essentially what I'm trying to do is go through and just get this performance like pretty close to perfect. And like honestly, yeah, this is definitely getting pretty close. Gotta get that one when back in time. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh no, this is gonna be moved back a little bit. But yeah, so I'm just kind of going through and trying to get these vocals like to just really sound good in here, because I think they could be dope. They honestly are pretty catchy vocals. You know, I think it could be a cool vibe. Alright, cool. So these vocals did work pretty well. I also have these ones here, which honestly probably won't work, but they will be something I can use to make like really good vocal chops, I think. So I'm still gonna play around with them. But let me get these in sync real quick. All I gotta do is just put it to 140, because that's what tempo these vocals are at. They're unwarped. Warp it again, and then we go back to 126. And I'm gonna pitch this up as well to put it in key. And now
I'm caught in your whispers. There's nothing that I'm caught in your whispers. There's nothing that I could do to want to escape from you.
So yeah, honestly, I don't think that's gonna work the best with this like part. It just doesn't really make sense with those. But again, I can still use this to make some pretty cool vocal chops. So I guess that's useful. Let's get an alpha tool and put it on there. Cool. Just grab that one. Let's delete the automation so it'll just be on the whole time. Wonderful. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess I can just start chopping this up a bit. So let's just do like this maybe. Interesting.
I'm caught in your whispers.
Alright, well, in any case, have that for later. Let's play around with this a bit. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have this first part, they will have the little formant shifter on. And then in this part, sounds pretty solid. Okay, there we go. Sometimes, you know, you gotta take a little bit of a second there, a little bit of a detour, and just kind of go in on the quantizing. Hey, Tobias, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I love what you do when you comment on my live streams and say that you like my work. So thanks, man. Okay, I'm gonna double this up. We're actually going to play around with some of the Antares effects. I'm gonna turn off these two real quick. And let's delete this. And I want to play around with some of these, like, sort of harmony. Not the harmony engine, but the ones like choir and duo. The ones where you can essentially just add some layers to your vocals are the ones I want to play around with.
Yeah, I'll be there for you when you are all alone. I'll be there for you, 'cause I know that I'll be there for you.
And on this is, okay, I'm going to name this real quick. This is the choir one. Let's give it a little bit of track delay as well.
Yeah, I'll be there for you when you are all alone. I'll be there for you.
So what this is doing is it's essentially setting, like, when you hear it, this one
Yeah, I'll be there for you.
as, like, why A-Box. Oh, I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, so the purpose of this is basically, like, now, okay, so when you have these vocals
Yeah, I'll be there for you when you are all alone.
playing together, it can be a lot. So by track delaying this, and actually I think I went a little too hard with it, but by track delaying this choir layer, it just kind of like gives it a little bit more space. So it kind of signifies that this
Yeah, I'll be there
is
for
the
you
lead,
when you are all alone.
and that's just a layer over top of it, as opposed to like, yeah. So anyway, why A-Box instead of Alter Boy? Yeah, okay, so the reason why I use A-Box here is because Little Alter Boy and A-Box the Mutator, that's what it's called, Mutator by Antares. But the reason why I use Mutator instead of Little Alter Boy is because Little Alter Boy is cool, but it gets kind of glitchy sometimes. And with this like vocal in particular, there's really no way of knowing what it's gonna sound like until you put it on. And with this particular one, when I had it on there, I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll be there for you when you.
Oops. On this one.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
You hear all those little voice cracks?
I'll be there for you.
So I just used Mutator. The way I look at it, it's kind of like the same effect, like they're both formant shifters. But Mutator is kind of like the good one, and Little Alter Boy is kind of like the evil one.
Yeah, I'll be there for
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the Foreman Shifter world can be quite a world to navigate, or quite a thing. But I think that these two really are like the main two ones that kind of get you going. You know, you're all we do. No.
Yeah, I'll be there for you.
Now here I actually might. Well, actually, let's just use mutator.
Yeah, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. 'Cause I know that I'll be there for you. When you're all alone, oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there for you.
Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just do. Whoops, my bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. I meant to hit the delete button, but I accidentally clicked, or I meant to hit the power button, or the delete button, yeah. But then I accidentally clicked the power button, so that was not good. And now my CPU is like freezing up. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna listen to this real quick. Timing on the vocals isn't the cleanest right now. Alright, let's just put a marker there. So basically, I'm just trying to get this in time, because... There we go. Cool, so you can kind of just go through and, like, you know, move some of these pitches around and stuff here. Do these vocal chops. I'm going to try and make something interesting, though. As a matter of fact, why don't I just try reversing this? Because that will obviously give it a different feel than the original. Interesting. Alright, cool. Catch you later, Tobias. Yeah, peace, man. What if I do like this? There we go. And then I'll grab like this. Alright, cool. Well, this sounds pretty tight. I think I'm gonna pull up something else though. Oh, I was gonna work on this. This was actually using a loop from my new sample pack that just dropped today, so that's fun. I should probably do that. That'd be good promotion or whatever. But the yeah, what was I gonna say? The thing. This is pretty tight though. This thing that I was working on is kind of like techno lo-fi house, like sorta in between the vibe there. But yeah, let me save this stuff real quick. Alright, cool. Oh, I know what's going on there. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get this loop, like I was saying. For my new sample pack, just dropped today. Essential techno samples. If you are looking for some good techno samples, yo, what's up, Prime? How's it going? Good to see you, man. Okay, now what was I going to? Oh yeah, okay.
Threat has been detected.
Uh-oh. They're trying to get me. Okay, here we go. This is the loop. Alright, well here it is. Yo, Joaquin. How's it going, man? Nice. Alright, that sounds pretty solid. I really like this loop. Like I said, I made this one, so I'm pretty solid there. But on a classic me thing, I had to use loops with a sample that I made myself. I can't get Awful Things by Lil Peep stuck out of my head. It's stuck in my head. Which I don't know why, because that's not really my favorite song by him. But it is in my head, and I can't get it out. Let's actually try this loop with, like, some new drums. I'm thinking I'll get some, like, lo-fi kind of drums. Let's go down to, like, 124. But, yo, how's it going, guys? You guys got anything cool that you're working on? Any kind of stuff? Let me know, guys. I want to know what you are up to, what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. Alright, let's turn this up a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna do, like, let's make, like, a quarter note pattern. There we go. Alright, I'm trying to grab all of these and put them in a drum rack. There we go. And then I'm gonna make, like, a little pattern, I guess. You know, nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, not as much. Oh, true. Well, yeah, I mean, people. That's what happens, right? You get, like, busy, don't work on music. all good. It happens. I always get way too much echo from the kick. Okay, there we go. I think I'm pretty solid now. But yeah, I'm gonna put a saturator on this kick and try to like play around with the color a little bit. But anyway, let's keep going. So I guess I'll get a clap out of here as well. I'm just kind of taking this thing in whatever direction right now. I'm not really sure what exactly this is gonna be, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Yo, what's up? How's it going, man? I'm good. I'm just kind of working on stuff. You know how it is. We need some kind of bass line, and for some reason I really feel doing feedbacks. Yeah, I am, of course. Here's the email real quick. I mean, you may have it because I know you've seen multiple of my streams. But I'll still put it in the chat in case there's anybody new who wants to send through any tracks for feedback. Send it on through because I'm listening. Yo, Music Dan, how's it going? Send it to this email. But yeah, man. You're not using that, what's it called? Discord? Metapop? No, I could. It just seemed like it was a little hard to get people to go in there. It's just easier to get people to email. Nah. That's a pretty cool little melodic line. That could be cool too. Sounds like an idea. Do it. I think I will. Hey, Michael. Yo, good to see you, man. How's it going? Working here in a bit. Yeah, it's a new thing. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably catch on a bit more. I think it's just gotta take some time, you know. Metapop, like I said, I do think they're on a cool tip. I think they got some interesting ideas. I want to do a thing with them. But it just takes time with stuff. Not too much. Hey, that's all good, Michael. That's what you gotta be sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just not do anything, you know? Last night I did nothing. I was pretty dumb. And then I woke up today and my video was late, but it's okay. What if I just take that? I don't think this will work as like a 303-esque sound. But I can probably get it, you know. It sound pretty cool. Dude, it could just be like this. That is honestly, I know it's really simple. But I think that's kind of dope. What if I do like down 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 down. No, this is going off the rails. Yo, Shay, what's good? I'm up. I'm good. I'm up. I am currently awake. Yes. Good vibes on this. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that. I just really like this loop, and the fact that I made it myself definitely makes it cool. You know what I kind of want to try though? I kind of want to try flipping it into like a beat, actually. I feel like that would be like a trap beat. Trap. Trap. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna pull up that loop. And I feel like this could make a cool, like, beat, like I said. I'm gonna try putting gross beat on it. But other than that, I think it's definitely got like something cool to it. But yeah, putting gross beat on is just gonna be cool because this is so rhythmic. Kind of does like that. I don't know though. Let's just try putting an 808 under it and see what that will actually sound like. Let me find like a really good 808 though. I've been really into this B-Rax or these B-Rax kits. Cause I saw that video Wheezy made where he showed like how he made whatever it's called. The Drake song Lil Baby, I'm forgetting it right now. But I saw the video where where Wheezy was talking about how he made that. And then he was talking about these B-Rax kits, so now I'm like, oh shit. But it is actually a pretty good kit. And yeah, it's got some cool sounds in there. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I know where we're going with this. Alright. No worries. This beat is actually going to be dope because I kind of figured out what to do. So, I need to find this one 808. It's like somewhere around here. Let me look in here. Tech. It's one of those tech kits, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's use this 808 and move forward with it. So, yeah, this could actually be kind of cool. Interesting. Alright, let's get this one hi-hat, which I know is really solid. This one. What do you guys think? Do you think this sounds better as like a beat than it did as like a lo-fi house song? Because I think this actually... Yeah, this is actually interesting. How this... Oh, whoops. Ah! Nice. Into it. Thanks, Shay. Yeah. I'm glad. Cool thing about streaming is it's kind of like having a like a live feedback thing. Hey, Beat Kashi. Yo, how's it going? Where are all the viewers? Oh, they're on my YouTube. If you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see. I'm also live streaming on YouTube. So yeah. That's cool. I don't know. This is a strange beat. But I like it. I'm looking for there we go. Drop a juke beat. Oh, that might be cool. Hold up. Let's hear what that would sound like real quick. I'll go to 160. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I think it sounded a little better slower. The thing about this loop is that since it's like such fast 16th notes, at 160 it gets kind of weird. Okay, there we go. I don't know. This loop is starting to tire me out. Let me try something else. I'm gonna write something with Omnisphere. Ugh. I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna pull up some new patches that I have in Omnisphere. Yo, thank you everybody who's currently watching, everybody who's been watching throughout the stream. We're almost an hour in, and you guys are amazing. The kissing sounds are weird, I realize, because, like, you're not really... Yeah, that sounds kind of strange. Anyway, let's go in here. It's one of these new ones that I have, like I said. Let's get this one, Twin Peaks. I honestly don't know who made these banks. I just got them online. And now I'm just kind of using them. Yo, Austin, good to see you, man. Not much is up. I'm just working on some tracks. I won't take a million years finding a patch to play with either, I promise. Which I'm definitely guilty of sometimes. Alright, let's see what this is. It's got a little bit too much release. Okay, one more sound and then I'll actually start writing something. Oh, nice. My Omnisphere is like really glitchy, which is funny too because I actually paid for Omnisphere. So like that's pretty great. It's very convenient. I love when that happens. Also, it's extremely difficult when you have Omnisphere to like download it when you get a new computer. Like if you want to put it on your new computer. Alright, I'm just gonna let this crash. There we go. Close the program. And I'll pull it back up. Okay, for whatever reason I gotta open up Ableton this way. But that's cool, you know? I'm okay with that. I can handle that. Okay, one moment. Down. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I was having some problems. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'll pull up Omnisphere, and I'm gonna write something from scratch. This time, let's use some different sounds, because those ones may have not been the cause of what crashed my Ableton before. But I can't imagine that it helped. So I'm just gonna get a patch. I'm not gonna spend too much time finding it. I will just quickly put something together. The problem here with like the finding patches, the reason why it can take like a year sometimes, is just because like it's so I mean there's just so many. But like also like if you have a lot of like, unnecessary samples and presets, obviously you should just get rid of them, but like I do actually like having all of this stuff. It's just hard to sort through. Okay, that's like not something that we can use. That's also probably not something that would be super usable. That is actually kind of a cool sound though. I will say that. Alright, let's try this one. Oh, that's just like a basic one of those kind of bells. Alright, great. This one will work wonderfully. So, let's turn on the volume a little. There we go. And I'll start writing something. So, I don't know what key I want to be in. Let's do A sharp minor. Great. So, I guess I'll put that first note on A sharp. And then... Oh, that's just an octave. Whoops. Yo, Julian, can you make some Eastern European folk music? Good question. I don't really know a lot about Eastern European folk music. I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably won't have much of an understanding of it anytime soon. Yo, Jamie, good to see you, man. Oh, we can just make a really hard ass beat. Hey, thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate it. I love what you're doing too, which is saying nice things to me. And yeah, thank you. Oh, that's pretty solid. Maybe like nah, just doesn't really have the juice like that. Let me turn the release down. There we go. And I'll turn the release down on this oscillator as well. Alright, that's a little bit more controllable. Okay, no, this sounds terrible. I need to start from somewhere else. Let's go in here. I'm trying to pull up my my kits. There we go. Alright, guys. Is he gonna do it to him? No, I'm not gonna use a MIDI file. But I'm gonna actually take a loop and just try and like process it a lot and see what comes out of that. Because I feel like I can make something cool that way. I'm definitely in like more of a sampling kind of mood today, you know? There we go. No, let's get gross beat on there, 'cause it's gonna sound cool. There we go. Now, let me see what key this is in. I kind of forget. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, so we're in C sharp minor. Cool. Let's pitch it down maybe like -2. So we can be in B. Woof. Alright, it's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Alright, let's get a snare. These are all garbage. Let me get a different pack. Wow, wow, wow. Where he at though? There's like one of these that had some very good snares. Yeah, perhaps it was this one. There we go. Wow, wow, wow. I think I might take some pieces of the original sample a little bit and just kind of like chop them up as well in the background because I have a kind of a cool idea for that. But we'll see in a sec. Okay, here we go. No, that's not a good snare. But I know when I do have a really good snare that I want, it'll be fire. I can't find, there's this one that I'm just trying to find. And for some reason it just disappeared, even though it's like the most common trap snare of all time. Oh well. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get this 808 here. And so again, I know we're in B. B minor then E minor. Oh wow, thank you. Let's see if that works. There you go. This isn't the hardest beat ever yet, but I promise you that it will be. Oh, there's that snare that I was looking for. That one. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm getting as much echo now. Yeah, there we go. The echo is gone. I'm trying to make like an Astro World type beat. Like I want to make something that could be on Travis Scott Astro World. Okay, cool. Let's grab this piece. And so this is what I was saying when I said I was gonna take the some pieces of the original sample and maybe sort of like chop them up with this. This is what I was talking about. I'm just grabbing these pieces of the sample and I'm just reversing them underneath it. Okay, so that didn't do exactly what I thought it was gonna do, but sounds pretty tight. Yo, Bradley, what's up? H-Town, yeah. Cool, let's put an effectrix on this. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna try some presets. Of course, we gotta start with backwards vocals. Napper BYN, yo, thanks for the donation, man. How's it going? Sorry for the sorry for taking so long to reply. But yo, what's up? Thank you, dude. How's it going? Let me know if you want me to listen to any of your tracks or anything as well. Thanks for the donation. I actually really appreciate it. Can I actually take out track? Oh yeah, go for it, man. I would love to hear it. Well, you got the email, but I'm gonna put it in the chat anyway because do you like money? Yes, I do. Quite a bit. Yo, what? Dude, Napper, thank you. I think I should have the donations on. I don't know what's going on. Yo, thank you, Napper. Is this like some kind of... Yo, oh my goodness. Thanks, dude. Wow. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the $100. I really appreciate that. Wow. I'm trying to find the I thought that I had the donation, the little thing that would come up. I guess I only have it for YouTube. Wow, thank you, man. Now I gotta make like something really hard. Wow. Could you help me with something? Yeah, sure. What's going on, dude? Anything. Oh my goodness. Dude, thank you so much. That's that's dope, man. Alright, let's put this up to C3. And I am gonna get a thing. Yeah, I'm not sure why my Twitch donations are not coming up on the screen. I'm sorry about that. But I think the YouTube is not doing it as well. I don't know. Streamlabs is good, but it seems like it's got some issues. Do I have Discord? Yeah, I actually do have a Discord server. I should probably put it in the Twitch chat, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll pull that up really quick. Hold up a second. Alright, yeah. One sec. I'm about to pull up the Discord. Okay, how do I do this again? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, one sec, guys. My bad. Invite people. Okay, here we go. Anyway, yeah. Here's the Discord link. Yo, I'm gonna put this in the YouTube chat as well. I do have FL Studio now, but if you want me to use it, I can. I got it down here. I could actually make some beats in FL Studio if you want. There's the Discord. Something that don't rip me too hard on it, Tech House. Yeah, no worries, man. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the YouTube chat as well. There's a Discord server I made a really long time ago. I should really start using it again. Yeah, no problem, Napper. Let me know in there if you want anything. If you need help with anything or like anything like that. Yo, thank you so much for the donations. I really appreciate it. I just can't like describe it. Or I can't truly communicate that enough. Thank you. FO. Okay, I'm gonna send something to you on Discord. Alright, go for it. I probably can't go on it while I'm on the stream, of course. But as soon as the stream is over, I will listen. FL. Alright, let me finish this beat up and then we'll make something on FL Studio, I promise. And honestly, this beat is pretty much done. Basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make a really simple structure that'll just be something like this. Love you too, Joaquin. Nice. Alright, cool. So this beat's pretty much done. I'm just trying to do a little bit of a different 808 pattern for this part. You feel me? There we go. There's the beat. The thing about my beats is I think I make like pretty solid beats, but I can never make the type of beat that I want. You know. Anyway, let me save this and I will pull up FL Studio, and we can check it on out and see what's going on. What type of beats do you want to make? Pierre Bourne. I don't know. Like, I want to make like those, yeah, like those kind of like type beats, or like like Wheezy and Gunna, like that kind of stuff. But I feel like I don't make that kind of stuff. But it's still like pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna call this rap. But it's not like, you know what I mean? Not quite where I want to be. Alright, let's pull up FL Studio. Let's see if I can come up with something cool in there. There we go. Alright, let's use some FL Studio stock stuff. Let's get Citrus. Where he at though? Oh, also, I have a mini keyboard. You guys can't see it, but it's off to the side. But I can use that. Which I'm not entirely sure how I do that. But I guess interesting. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna play around. Nice. Alright, that's not a really solid sound though, so let's try something else. Let's try this one called Wee. I can honestly make like a kind of interesting beat out of that, but it wouldn't really sound that good. Let's try some of the let's try this glockenspiel one. Nah, see, this is all just sounds that I would use to make like really ignorant beats. Let's try, okay. Let's try one more, let's get like a bell kind of sound. Or like, you know what I'm talking about, like one of these kind of like, yeah, like these bell sounds. Just click enable. Yeah, probably what I need to do. Well, where is the enable thing? Oh, there we go. There we go, I have a MIDI keyboard. Wonderful. You guys are really just like my troubleshooters, honestly. And my regular shooters as well. Look at Discord. Okay, here. Never VYN. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, I see that FLP. I will, like I said, obviously I can't really do it on the stream, but I will pull it up and I'll give you some detailed feedback, like, as soon as I get off, I promise. If you want me to, like, yeah, just let me know. Okay, so this bell is, great, let's use this one. Or actually, Napper, help me with that on stream. Yo, for real? Okay, hold up a sec. I'm gonna pull this up. Yeah, one moment. I will pull this up in a sec. Help me with that on stream. Is it a what is this? Help with making it. Yeah, totally. I may run into some issues with the whatever it's called, with the samples, but I guess you can just send those through if I do. We'll see what's going on. But wow, looks like this is an FL Studio stream because I'm being definitely swayed in that direction. Yo, make that shmoney, boy. Dude, gotta get it. This is honestly like a show you guys are watching. I feel like I'm on like a game show. Alright, pulling it up. Shout out to you, Adrian. Beat life. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I may have to have the samples from this. 'Cause I don't have either any of these whiz drums. Is there any chance you could zip up the sample files for me? Or I suppose what I could also do. Need help making the big. I want it to be like Cuda by 6ix9ine, but better. All right, I'm going to First of all, I'm just gonna replace this with like generic drum sounds for now. But obviously, if you want me to, you can send through the samples, and okay, yeah, cool. Send them, and then I'll pull them up. For now, I'm just gonna use these random sounds just to get the Okay, hold up. He wants it to sound. He wants it to be kind of like Cuda by 6ix9ine. I'm very familiar with that song, but I haven't heard it in a while, so I'll probably pull it up and listen to it. I don't really care about getting a copyright strike on this video at this point. Yeah, I know how to do those kind of like piano melodies. What you have to do to get that kind of piano sound is, I will show you. You can do it a lot of different ways. I'm just gonna do it with FL keys actually. So what the whole point with that kind of sound is that it's supposed to be like this kind of like smallish piano sound. This is like way too velocity sensitive. But in any case, yeah, like you just need like any kind of like cheap piano sound, and then I'm gonna put it through the mixer real quick, and we'll get an EQ on it, cause there's a bit of a low cut on it. It's like that. And then like here, I'll show you like the kind of thing you would do on this melodically. And as a matter of fact, you would probably want to do it faster if you're going for the 6ix9ine type beat vibe. I'm also going to actually let's speed this up and I'll do eighth notes. Okay, yeah, let's go up to 170 because this stuff's a little bit faster. There we go, we're getting there. Okay, yeah, so like to anybody trying to, I pick FL for 100. Exactly. That's the that's what I'm basically doing right now. I know I'm not talking to you guys much, but anyway. You know, it's like any of these kind of like and actually really for the Tekashi 695 you want to go a little faster. You know, like, you want to get, like, a pattern like that. Honestly, this beat does sound pretty clean right off the rip because, like, your drums aren't over compressed. You don't have, like, you know, like, all those kind of issues that people tend to have. So, like, overall, this is pretty solid. Today, FL. Yeah, today is an FL day. I'm doing well, though, Sarang. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? I'm also gonna do a little bit of some stuff here. Let's get. I think he just sent through the samples of the drums. Oh, sending them. Okay, cool. Yeah. So 1 sec while I wait for these. I'm just gonna put all these in whatever it's called. in racks, or in the not in racks, in the mixer. That's what I meant to say. Also, I'm gonna make the you new on FL? No, I'm not really new. I mean, I've been doing it I've had FL Studio for a few years. I've been playing around with it. Okay, cool. He just sent over the last sample I was watching on the thing. Okay, so yeah, so the let me pull up these drum sounds really quick. So I'm gonna take a second. But these are the drum sounds that were actually in the beat, so I won't have to do as much mixing probably, because these probably sound pretty solid already. Alright, cool. Let's put these into the in these little tracks here, these samplers. Alright, here's the kick. And then here is a snare. And I'll show you how to like work these samples into this kind of sound as well. Alright, here we go. And then we have this clap. Great. So okay, cool. So, Napper, here's what's going on. Not to just completely destroy your beat here. Using tools and getting records. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, not to just completely destroy your beat here, but if you're going for that particular kind of sound, you're probably not going to... what is going on? These need to just be one note. But these particular drum sounds... are kind of not going to get you there. And the only reason why is just because they just don't really have, like, the right sound. Like, this kick. And I can give you these samples as well, Napper, of course. But because I'm going to change these samples a little bit. But, yeah, like, this kick. For example, it's too low. It's like, doom. Whereas when you hear something like this one, it's more sort of like a quick, like, kind of clicky sound, you know? And if we listen to that, I'm going to turn off the snare. If you listen to that on the, over the whatever it's called, it kind of like, it gets a little bit, you know, cleaner this way, I think. Now your hi-hat is actually pretty good for this type of beat. I mean, I just like to play around with pitching it up and stuff. This hi-hat actually could work pretty well. I would maybe turn the output up a bit. Or like the trim or whatever. The fade a little bit. Brr. Supposed SP on a roll. Yeah, I know. But the, whatever it's called. What is going on in here? But anyway, yeah, okay. So the, so... like I said, the hi-hat sounds pretty solid. I would just maybe use that little fade a little bit more. As far as the clap and snare go, I'm kind of hearing the same thing. Like, this snare just doesn't really have the right kind of punch. Like, it's more, it kind of sounds like a doom kind of sound, more so than like a regular kind of snare. If that makes any sense. So I would maybe try to find a snare. Like just kind of like a more standard trap snare. And the reason why you would use a more standard trap snare as opposed to this is because, again, this is just more of like a thud, like a... Whereas like a trap snare, at least like a good one, will typically have... Wow. Okay, like something like this. It has a little bit of high end to it. I'm trying to find more snares really quick. But yeah, so it has a bit of high end to it. And so, like, that's kind of important because on the notes when the snare does hit, yeah. You need the high end to be in there to get the right, like, real impact to it. And of course, I'll give you back this FLP with all my changes. And then for this sound, honestly, this one could work. That could work, yeah. I mean, I would maybe, in my opinion, I would maybe switch this out for like some kind of a percussion. Like maybe a rim shot or something. Change anything except the clap. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like I said, this clap does totally work. It's kind of like a nice little sound in there, I guess. And one more thing too is like you'll notice the drums have a little bit less space in them, like in between the drums. The drums now are very just tight and like punchy. But yeah, that's what we want. I'm gonna switch out the snare actually for a different one even. But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of going through and doing the stuff. Maybe lower the pitch on the clap. Yeah, we can try that. I will do that. You know what I would actually maybe do for this main snare is instead of using like a snare sample like this one, I would maybe grab something like this, which could also work very well. So, I mean, that's also an idea of what you can do. I am going to go back to a snare there, but, you know, you could do that in, if you thought it was going to be better. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, there we go. When you pitch that clap down, you're right. It does kind of match. Awesome. And I'm going to take this into Edison really quick. I'm going to hit edit. And if you notice there's this little part right before the snare, we don't want that. So we're just going to delete it. And there you go. Now I just got to drag this back into here. And the snare is punchier. So this is sounding pretty solid. This little FL Keys actually has that perfect kind of like 6ix9ine Kudo vibe. I'm very, I like it actually. Okay, so there's a fruity limiter on the master. I'm gonna take that off. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just leveling everything out right now. How do you, I'm trying to select multiple at once. But anyway, yeah, so as you can hear, the beat's sounding pretty solid. We are peaking pretty low as far as like the volumes go as well. So that's pretty good. There we go. Yeah, so you can see fruity dB meter. We still have plenty of room, which is good because now we just have to add a bass, really, and maybe some more synths. But the song, this beat is definitely like getting close to done. So what I'm gonna do here is let me check the YouTube chat really quick. Bro, you know any similar things that you can do like arpeggiator in Ableton and FL? I don't know. I don't think so. I know there is an arpeggiator of some sort, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. I don't think it works the way Ableton's does. Also, hey Prime, good to see you again, man. But anyway, yeah, okay, so going back to this beat, so we need a bass, and there's kind of a few different types of basses I could do here, because I could do like a Reese bass, which would sound very good, and I'm actually gonna make one really quick in 3x OSC. So yeah, we can do a Reese bass. So like I'll turn oscillator 3 off. Let's just turn these both up to here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detune one of them. So if I switch these to saw waves, you'll hear it. So there we go. I'm gonna put these down an octave actually. Actually, let's just put them down. Yeah. There we go. So you kind of hear that like that detune kind of bass sound. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put low pass over it. Let's get this one. Matter of fact, let's get this SVF one. Or the yeah, there we go. So we have ourselves a pretty solid little Reese bass. So like I said, you can use one of these kind of basses, like, you know, you've probably heard these in a lot of these kind of songs, or like in a lot of, like the sound obviously is used in like every Travis Scott beat ever. You do this, or you could do an 808. It's kind of up to you. You get some but the yeah, so like if you want to do like this kind of bass, what I typically do is just sort of try to write in a chord progression with it. So for example, let's make a new pattern. Let's put it into the playlist so I can just kind of hear it while I'm doing it. And like I said, I'm just going to follow the key here and just kind of like go with it, you know? You know, like, I mean, you can do something like that. You know, just these kinds of things in general. But you know, just something simple like that. So I'll keep that pattern. I'm not gonna delete it. I'm just gonna take it out of the playlist, 'cause I also want to show you how you could do like an 808 for this kind of beat. So you usually use like hey, thank you, Snapper. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the Spins 808. If you don't know, you can do a video on musical keys and pitching samples. I should, 'cause I have like some pretty weird things that I do, or like things that I figured out that could actually probably help people. I should make one. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow. Thank you, Napper. I appreciate that. You're really good too. Whatever it's called. So, yeah, okay, so I'm also going to do an 808 pattern just to kind of show you. Let's name this one 808. And I'll go back and name that other one Respace as well. We will rename the car. There we go. Respace. And let's go back and name this piano one piano as well. There we go. Piano. Cool. So anyway, like I said, yeah, for an 808, you would just do a similar thing. I'm gonna route it to the mixer. There we go. Which is like fun fact also. When I'm using FL Studio, I try to like route stuff to the mixer as quickly as possible, because like since you have to route everything to the mixer, it's better to just get it over with and get them all in there, so you don't end up with like a million tracks that just are kind of like all over the place. But yeah, Prime, I will actually make that video. When I get off of this stream, I actually will make that video because I need an idea for tomorrow and I need to film a video quickly. So I will do that for sure, man. Yeah, tomorrow's video, how to warp or how to pitch samples. Anyway, so yeah, so for the 808 pattern, I just usually try to follow the kick, you know. And we can actually, if I put this in here, there we go. I'll solo this and I'll solo the kick. And we can sort of like, what whatever it's called, listen to them at the same time. There we go. Alright, yeah, let's do this. And then the second half will be like this. We'll add in this extra note here. So it'll be like boom, 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 boom. Oops. I'm accidentally clicking in notes here. Alright, so let's add this note here. And yeah, so that's just to add a little accent. There are a few other things that I'm gonna do. First of all, I need to go in, and this note is acting weird, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. And you may not hear it that loud now. How often do you stream? Oh, never. I stream actually 3 times a week. My schedule, I believe it's on here. Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, so I stream 3 times a week, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, at the same time every time. So the schedule's on there. I would start saying it, but I don't know what time zone everybody is in, so I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so the spin's 808. It's like the pretty standard 808 thing. But one thing you have to do actually is you have to right click on it and do this thing called cut itself. And what that's essentially gonna do is every time like you go into a new note here, it's going to chop the end of the last one so you don't get like an annoying tail going into it. Are you gonna do it on FL? I'm probably gonna do it on Ableton, because Ableton you can really get creative with the pitching stuff. There we go. And then another thing that's important is I always try to listen to the 808 and kick together, because you want them to sound like one instrument. It's very subtle, but the 808 at the end here, it gives it a little bit more bounce, because it's kind of like, it just brings it into the pattern again. It's making me want to go beat someone up. Alright, there we go. So yeah, this is honestly pretty solid. Like, as far as stuff, I mean, I can definitely work on arranging this a little bit. For example, if I take this stuff, if you're gonna structure a beat like this, I would maybe do something like this. And then maybe we'll do okay. So we have basically this much, oh, okay, hang on. Okay, so basically what I did was the first 8 bars are going to be just piano, and then the second 8 bars, so bar 9 to 7 to 16 or whatever, are going to be the 808 and the piano. So we'll have like this. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty solid. And if you really want to get creative with it too, what you can do is you can take the kick out for the first half of the sort of verse/main section. So like, okay, I'll do 4 and then 4. Yeah, so like for example here, as a matter of fact, let's actually do this. I'm gonna shorten this a little. Okay, there we go. So like, yeah, like I said, you can also make your structure like this. So it could be, okay, hang on. There we go. So it could be like this. So you do like, you know, like something like that where it sort of like switches the parts a little bit more. I feel like could make it creative. I also realized that I had some other critique requests. I will get to those guys, I promise. But yeah, man. This beat's pretty much done. As far as structuring it goes, I usually do like a few of these. And then let's see. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so it's about 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. Pretty solid length for a beat like this. So we got like this. I might add another layer of some kind of synth or something. Is there anything in particular you want to see, Napper? Let me know. You spit a little something over the beat. You know, I don't think that's such a good idea. Also, what is going on here? There's like 2 pianos for every one. That's so weird. But wow. So yeah, so I mean like this is really pretty much pretty solid here. I mean, we have our thing. We have our like sort of main idea. We have structure. We have all the components. Now we'll do some last minute kind of mixing, or not last minute, but like some ending kind of mixing here. So I'm gonna put a loop over this section. This is sort of like the loudest part because it's got the kick and the 808. Yo, Riyadh, what's up? Good to see you, man. I just want to try to rap on it. I can send you my lyrics, dude. I don't think that's a good idea. Also, I have latency with my mic, so like when I try, like if I try to rap anything on the beat, like you hear how that's like off? I'm doing that on time. So yeah, so I'm gonna go here in the mixer, and we can look at Pretty DB. Yeah, so as you can see, this is clipping a little bit. It's going over 0. That's fine. We can just turn everything down a bit. I think it's a good idea. If you get... You want me to? I mean, I'm not a rapper, but like, I'll do a feature. No, I'm just kidding. But whatever it's called, whatever, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna select all of these at once. If you don't know how to do this, and you don't know why I'm doing this, I'll explain. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's a little bit over clipping right now. Dude, send me your lyrics. I actually will try to do that if you want. But anyway, so it's a little bit over clipping right now. So what we have to do is just select all of these. Like I said, you basically click on one and then hold down Control and just click on all of them. And then just sort of bring the knobs down. And then you retain the same sort of relation of volume, if that makes any sense. Or the same relative. They all have the same relative volume to each other, basically, as they had before. But it's just not as loud. Now if we look at Pretty dB meter, yeah, you can see we're just going over -6. So, pretty solid. Take the money. Alright, guys. Here we go. We have our lyrics. He sent them through. I'm gonna pull them up. Maybe I wonder what will happen if I go to ASIO. I won't have latency. Alright, here we go. Let's pull up this file. Life. Alright, here we go. Yo, I just need to rant. Life and death are a couple. a package deal. They go hand in hand. Most people, they just don't understand. Wow, these are some deep lyrics. You went in there. Hold up. All right, I'll rap them for you. Here we go. So tell us that those two. Dude, I'm so bad at this. This is ridiculous. What is going on right now? Fire. It's hot. Dude, everybody, all right, Napper, everybody on the YouTube chat thinks that your beat is fire. Yo. Why this kid ever tries to make a beat and then tries to rap? That just is so bad. I mean, I may be running into the issue here of like, yo, beat Kashi. Good one there. I haven't in a while. The things people will do for money. Hey, man. The things that people will do for money. You should go by J Earl when you rap. I should just not rap, I think is what I should do. But really, dude, I don't now, but I'm realizing like kind of how hard it is to rap while I'm doing this as well, because like YouTube viewer is the keys. They're interesting, but the whatever it's called, it's kind of hard to rap, dude, because it's like I can't just like be in my normal voice, you know, but then I also can't do like the offset voice. Wow, this is a thing. This is an interesting stream today, guys. I will tell you that much. I'll be on the block on the regular. And my innocence thinking about me dying, losing your mind, and your innocence hanging around me. I feel your brain, feel your mind. Interesting lyrics, man. Reminds me of X a bit. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna lie though, this beat is kind of hard. Also, I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's how long have you been here? He might be talking to Kashi. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do one more thing here. I'm gonna actually layer in like an 808 hi-hat. Because I think it's gonna sound pretty solid. Now everybody from the 313. This is an experience. Anyway, so the yeah, I'm gonna get like a standard 808 hi-hat that you would use in just like a trap beat. Like just like that. And let's make a new thing. Because I think it'll be cool, sort of like mixed with the other one. Just like something like this. And then I'll put that on its own mixer track, cause gotta do it too. But yeah, yo, thank you to whoever just subscribed. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, tight. Okay, cool. Anyway, so that's what I was talking about though. The YouTube things are on for some reason, but the Twitch ones are not. And there we go. It just has like a nice sort of like thing on top, you know? Hey, also thank you for the following, Napper. Interesting. Okay, so let's get in this mixer here. Okay, I'm also gonna convert this to mono. There we go. That's kind of good. Yeah, there we go. So I just have the 808 like trap hi-hat in there. And then it's mixed. And honestly, it does sound kind of cool because obviously, like, you know, people usually just use trap hi-hats in their beats. So this does kind of have an interesting thing. Where are you from? I'm in Washington, D.C. in the nation's capital. Tried it a few times. What's going on? Yo, Jordan, I see you got VCV rack. Do you use it much? No, I don't use it at all, which kind of sucks because it's a really dope idea. Like the idea that you could just get modular from a free program essentially on the internet. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I might just go in with this beat. Skirt, 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 skirt. Dude, Kashi might just be dead. This beat may have killed him. May have been the final nail in the coffin. Oh, never mind. He's just chilling. Alright, I'm gonna get like some kind of a bell sound, like I was doing before. Yo, having this MIDI keyboard is like nice though. That's actually kind of hard. Hold up. Nice. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna use this sound and just try to come up with something, I guess. I mean, the good thing about having the MIDI keyboard is I can just kind of play along. There we go. I'll make like one pattern that's just that. Bells. I used to watch you didn't use Fruity Loops. Yeah, well I typically use Ableton. I even have my voice going through Ableton right now. But for this particular thing, he had a request for an FLP. Oh, okay, there we go. But yeah, so I pulled up FL Studio. There we go. But yeah, I really hold up. Okay, here we go. I just want to go into like the full Tekashi 6ix9ine voice and just start yelling. I think he dead. He might be dead. This sounds a mystery is afoot. I'd be This has like that sampled sound. Nice. They need to make it so you can use it in a dot. Yeah, you're right about that, Stefan. I still can't say it right. But I think there's a way to do it in Ableton. I've seen videos of people doing it with VCV Rack in Ableton, but like, I just never got into it. But if I had a better understanding of modular, I feel like I'd be using it a lot. It's just the fact that like, it's just the fact that like, I have to learn how to use modular in order to use it, and I'm not really proficient with it, so yeah. He dead 'cause yeah, you guys aren't my my viewers. You guys are like my burn victims. Maybe we can even put growth speed on the bell. That might sound cool. Actually, no. Go for like 60 minutes, but will you still stream later? Yeah, I will be whatever it's called. What was I gonna say? I'll probably be on here then. Just yeah, just come back when you're done. I'll let you on Discord as well. In case like if I'm not. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep this project file saved for a sec. But yeah, I'll be here, Napper. Just come on through whenever. But yeah, okay, so I'm actually gonna pull up a new thing. I kind of got a cool idea playing around with that bell patch. Replace with citrus. This might be like a super basic beat. Oh, whoops. What is going on? Okay, I should probably close this. Dope. So anyway, yeah, the whatever it's called. This is not the best sound for it. Let's get that dream bell. I'll keep you updated on Discord, and if you don't. Alright, cool. I will. I'll send over the project file. What is going on? There was something, yeah, that's cool. Alright, cool. Peace, Napper. Thanks for coming through, man. Now we're on FL Studio, boys. We're in the jungle. Burr, burr, burr. Nah, this isn't really going much of anywhere. I will, let me see what's going on with YouTube over here. Bert, what time are you doing critiques? I'm actually gonna pull them up now. I'm sorry it took so long, Bradley. But thank you for bearing with me there. But yeah, I'll pull this up now. If anybody wants to send through tracks as well, go ahead. If you need the email, I can send it in the chat. Oh, Nice. I just pulled out my personal email. You guys get to peek at that for a second. Not that anybody's looking. But in any case, yeah, the what's it called? I forgot what I was gonna say. Email. Yeah, send some tracks through if you wanna. Okay, here we go. So I have this track from Brad. It's a tech house track, and he usually. Ooh.
Down to the underground.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that little. Yeah, this is actually a really dope video, by the way. This okay, did I say a good video? I meant to say a good track. But the like main thing that I will say that I'm hearing that's going on, and I'm gonna pull up another. I guess I can just show you in FL Studio. But yeah, let's just get like a kick. All right, I'm just gonna close FL Studio for now, actually, because this is just kind of slow. No, thank you. Okay, and then let's pull up another window of Ableton real quick. But yeah, I will show you. I was reading something on my phone at the time, and it was like somebody was saying something about a video. And that was why this is actually a pretty fire tech house track. But the main thing I'm hearing that's like giving it problems, or like giving it things I would say you could probably improve, is mostly with the kick and the bass. And I'll explain what's going on. So, what is this? Oh yeah, this is that beat. Okay, cool. Anyway, so what's going on here is basically your kick is too short, to put it in like short terms. Now what I mean by that is the tail of your kick is kind of like what glues it with the bass. And if you make it too short, you're gonna lose that bass, or like that like nice kind of like I said, like just glue between the bass and the kick. And And so, like, I'll kind of demonstrate what I'm describing here. Let me see. There's this one pack that has, like, a good kick for this. Okay, here we go. There we go. So this kick, as you can hear, is, like, this obviously isn't necessarily the kick you would use for your track, but it's just kind of, like, a good way for me to describe it. So if you listen to this kick, it's kind of long, and it's got a tail. And if we put like some kind of, I'm just gonna grab a bass loop. If we put some kind of a bass loop with it, it should sound pretty good. And you'll hear they kind of like the low end will sort of like blend into one kind of like nice thing. Let me find just a bass line. Like I said, I'm just gonna find a loop for this. Okay. This isn't the best combination of a bass and a kick. I'm just trying to show you sort of like, yeah, just trying to show you from here. Alright, cool. Catch you later, Napper. But anyway, I'm gonna put LFO tool on this kick, and I'll show you what happens if I start making it too short with the LFO tool. You'll hear what I'm describing. So here right now, okay, not right now. Right now these two are pretty well blended. But you can hear if the kick starts getting shorter, you're losing that nice tail. And then as you can hear, these just kind of sound like two separate elements. So this relates to your track, because in your track, this is what's happening. The kick is a little bit too short. You need to either, I don't know how exactly you did it, if you did it with transient shaping or if you did it with an LFO tool like this or however, but yeah, you just gotta kind of like, you know, make it a little bit longer because it'll glue with the bass a bit better. Let me see what project files I have. I have something I'd love to work on, but it's a remix, so I can't really pull that up right now. Let's see what is in oh yeah, I was working on this the other day on the stream. Okay, there we go. Working on this last stream, I really can't tell if it's like good. This bass does sound nice though. But I'm gonna try adding a layer to it. I want like a bass guitar kind of sound. So let's get Contact. I could use Substance for this, but those aren't really the kind of live basses I'm looking for. So let's get one of these Contact Factory library basses, and I'll show you. These are actually pretty workable. Let's just get the funk bass. It's the one that I tend to use a lot. And classic lo-fi vibes. Thank you, Bradley. Yeah, I was trying to go for like a funky lo-fi. These notes are too low for it. Actually, let's get Serum because I have some good basses in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna get like a live bass sound just to give this some like depth, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it sounds. What do you guys think? Nice. Alright, I know I was doing this the other day, but I'm gonna switch this out for the CMI Fairlight, whatever it's called, emulator. 'Cause I think I just want one of those kind of things. Yeah, like that. Let's also work on this pad sound. So I will just get the Prophet opened up here. Let's just dive in because I could definitely like use a little bit of work on this. Man, I was listening back to some of my streams yesterday because I was trying to find this old project file, and dude, my voice is so obnoxious when I like sing over the beats. I don't know. It's a cool idea. That is kind of like a thing, though. Like, that track could be a lot better if the drums sounded better. But drums are kind of like one of the hardest things to sound good. And I'm not necessarily making excuses. I'm just saying that's why the other things could more quickly become really good sounding. Alright, this honestly is taking a second to load, but I'm trying to pull up. I want to play with like some more organic kind of percussive sounds again. Alright, cool. So put a loop over that area and then we'll make that. There we go. Okay, cool. So pick a key. I'm going to go with, let's go with A. Oops. Shall I do A minor or A major? Also, I just got your submission, Mika, or like, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but I just got your submission. I'm gonna pull it up in a second, man. No worries. Okay, cool. So. Sent you a track feedback. Oh, okay, cool. That was you. Excellent. that's a cool bed to build on. Let's pull up this track though. Synth choirs 808 hashtag Euphoria. Nice. Contemplating on the idea if I should make it a full track. Just sketching around a few ideas. Dope, let's hear it. Did you throw it into a wall? Wait, hold up a second. Now that is a oh, sorry, I didn't see that. That is one rattling kalimba. I'm not sure exactly how it became such a rattling kalimba. I mean, you know, how does the kalimba rattle? All right, let's hear this. Ooh. This is a very chilled intro. I like how it builds though. Like if you notice this is very different dynamically than this. But had we listened the whole minute in, it would be very seamless. This is like Burial. Did you make this all on a computer? That's pretty dope. though is, and this may just be because I've been listening to like basically 4 minutes of this, but this does sound pretty solid. It just kind of like goes on a little bit. Like when I heard that intro, I was expecting that to be the intro, and like expecting it to sort of like build into something new and bigger. But with this, it's kind of just like, you know, a little bit yeah, like I said, it's just kind of like going on and on a little bit. You might want to like sort of make it evolve a little bit more, I guess. I'm not entirely sure though. I could be wrong. Or I could be right. You just never know. But anyway, yeah, so nice. I'm gonna get this big 808 kick, which isn't the kind of 808 like a trap 808, but it's like an 808 kick, like that kind of 808 kick. And I guess I can try putting that under this. I am gonna shape it a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna do that with LFO tool. There we go. Now let's get LFO tool on here. Now this one, I know before I was saying you want to let the bass ring out. Yeah, the sketch is pretty much just evolving automation at this point. Sure, okay, well, yeah. Well, when it becomes a full arrangement, I'm sure it'll be tight. But anyway, yeah, so I know I said, you know, keep your kick tails, but this kick tail is a little bit too long. There we go, that's beautiful. That's sweet. The Sam, kind of trash 808. True. I mean, this isn't. I guess I can kind of say how this is like a not the best 808. Yeah. To me, I just like how it's so like tight and focused. Okay, that sounds like a Disney song. Wow, I wish honestly didn't take so long to load the presets. Implying there's something wrong with the Disney song. Well, this is true. I mean, I did literally just release, like, a very poppy song. But, I mean, like, I'm more just talking about, like, in this context, Disney song type of sounds might not be such a strong fit. You know what I'm gonna grab? Let me get Contact. I'm gonna use this library. Alright, let's try one of these boys. Sounds like a fart. Try this one. Wow, I had no idea what a melodica was. I wonder how much control. Interesting. Okay, so I kind of see how this is working. I just don't like the sound that it's producing. Let's try this one. Xylo polyphones. I don't even know what that means. This must be. Yeah, so that's like playing the thing. Interesting. All right. Let's pull up some drums. I'm gonna use some loops to start off with, just 'cause I really want to see like where this is going, and then I'll change it out. Gray. Yep. It does kind of have that. Well, that's like the horns. If I really wanted to be out here with the brass, I could really be on that coolish vibe. Nah. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to see me do? I can show you guys this cool techno kick I made last night. Or not techno kick. It was just this kick that I made in Serum, which I actually have no memory of making, but it exists somewhere on here. I'm gonna load preset. It's on my desktop, I think. So yeah, I made this kick with a noise and a bandpass filter, and it actually sounds pretty solid. There we go. Yeah, honestly, not too bad of a kick. Now, one thing is, if you were actually using this kick, you would probably want to, like, bounce it out. Because if you hear it, sounds a little bit different each time. compression is weird. Should I going over chord progressions if you wanna? Something theory related. Oh, true. Yeah, I actually could chat about that for probably like a little bit. Well, anyway, there's the kick that I made with C. I'm actually gonna resave this because I just added something. But nice. But anyway, yeah. So so like chord progressions and all. Let's get this sound going again. So, okay, here's something I will say about chord progressions. Let's put all these thirds back down an octave. And so, essentially with chord progressions, something that I've actually learned over, like, I guess the past year. I don't know. Not really the past year. But, like, yeah. Something I've learned is, like, if you notice with chord progressions, they usually line up nicely. And what I mean by this is, like, okay. If I have this F minor, or A minor, excuse me, and then I have an F major under it, you hear those two work really well together? Oh, true, the Bonobo tutorial. I honestly kind of forget the Bonobo tutorial because it was just a while ago. But I'll figure it out. But anyway, so if you notice, like, these chords share notes. They have these two, this A and C. And the only thing that separates them is the top note and then the bottom note. So like when you have chords that line up like this, or in this case like with this A minor and then the C major, we have the C and the E in both chords. So like that's kind of a thing. Like if you want to write a chord progression, a great way to start is to write one chord like this. Let's just make this one long thing. And then like literally just duplicate it and then go up like that. And when those line up, those chords work together. And then if these line up, there you go. So it's kind of like a way to do stuff like that. So there's a one note switch. Exactly. Like it's not like any person that actually took the time to learn music theory would be like, damn, that is wrong. But I mean, it does. It's not necessarily wrong because it is almost always true. Now, I think the reason why it wouldn't be good is because this kind of method can get you kind of locked into making a lot of the same chord progressions. Like, you do have to sort of notice and be self-aware if you're, like, going a little too hard. But, like, okay, for example, here, like, I could really easily make this chord progression. And I know it's going to work. But maybe, to mix it up a little bit, I'll do these two, like, and they have the notes that line up. And then maybe the third one will be like this. So we'll have like, I mean that's just like a simple one, but you kind of get the feel for what I'm going for here. But yeah. Or you can even do something like this. So, I mean, yeah, like, it's just a matter of sort of, like, I don't know, doing, like, the method I was talking about, but then knowing, like, when to switch it up, I guess is the best way that I could kind of put it. Alright, here we go. Let's get in here. Yeah, there's this one patch that I know would sound pretty good here. Well, yeah, no problem, Animus. Bow, bow. No, thank you. That's not good. Let's try this boy. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so for some reason Omnisphere has just decided to like freeze up on me, which is very convenient. Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna make one in Serum. But yeah, so to get like I'm just gonna make a simple synth sound here. Ooh. Alright, let's do 3 voices of unison. Let's get the filter going. Nice. I kinda wanna try taking these chords and writing something with them. There we go. Okay, I haven't talked for like a minute now. But there we go. Okay, that top note. No, I'm just gonna copy this one to the end there. Let's get an LFO tool on there as well. Cool. And now I'm gonna go through some different Omnisphere sounds as well. Because this definitely needs to have a bit of like, okay, what? This needs to have a bit of texture to it for sure. Alright, here we go. So, once Omnisphere gets going, there it is. It's going. We can just kind of like, get in there. I'm gonna go through the trons and optical. I mean, yeah, I might try like some Mellotron. Let's see. Once this gets going. I guess in the meantime I can like look through other patches. just can't get it to return to that first chord properly. Okay, that could be getting me somewhere. There we go. I think I kind of found it. Yeah, that was difficult. Hey, thank you, Alistair. That means a lot. You guys are really nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Usually an ambient/future garage. Dude, me too. But as a producer, you can really. Thank you, Alistair. That means a ton, man. I really appreciate it. Like, I kind of just say that every time somebody says something nice to me. But it really does actually mean, like, a lot more than you guys can imagine. Because, like, you guys, I don't know. You guys are really nice. Thank you. There's some very mean people on the internet, but there are some very nice people on the internet as well. Like bacon and sorrow. Dude, I like bacon and sorrow. To go with this chord progression. So I think I should just do this. Interesting. Alright, well let's see some different sounds maybe. Pensies. Oh yeah, Pensies is dope. Either I've heard of Pensies. No, thank you. Sorry. Oh, that could do something. Hold up. We might be like unlocking the chords here. Ooh! I figured it out. I just need to add that one note into the first chord. I have no idea what kind of what I should do with this. Let me try to make some bass, which really won't be too hard because I'm just gonna do this. Boo, boo, boom. But yeah, okay, so this is definitely I do like these chords quite a bit. They're pretty cool. Honestly. Yeah, I quite like them. I'm going to add another saw here. Let's make this like a respace. Oh, hold up. I gotta mess with this. Try A on the bass for the second chord. Okay. I think A should be the third chord. Or G. Like a super long snare. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, I know where the bass needs to be. First of all, I need a serum here. Here's my life and realize I need to. When you have time, check out their audio on Bandcamp. His music honestly changed my life and made me realize I need to step up my composition. Dude, I will check it out for sure. Future beat, synthwave. Who knows? Hey, thank you, Alistair. But yeah, we are going. I don't know what wave we're swimming in currently, but we're swimming in a wave. But hey, in any case, I'm gonna get a respace here. Let's get serum. I'm going to turn on the filter there. And okay, cool. So I am going to. So I think my problem with the bass before was essentially I just had the wrong root notes. Nice. Let's just get actually like a little flex on the percussion loop. True, yeah, it does. But let's actually make something. There we go. I'm gonna make a little pluck sine wave sound real quick. Now I still haven't figured out what that like first note is. Thank you. So yeah, I think it's pretty solid. I'm gonna get like maybe some kind of a vocal one shot to just kind of go through this part here. Like I'll show you. Hey, Tokyo Dawn, thank you for following on Twitch. I don't know why the little badges aren't showing today, but thank you for following. I appreciate that. Alright, so I'm gonna get like a little vocal one shot out of here because there are these like reverse synths and reverse vocals. And I want to grab one of those. The reverse vocals, to be exact. And let's just tune one to B. Why not? Melody's clean. Thank you, Animus. Yeah, I think it is pretty clean. Alright, let's just try this one. I know this one's kind of generic, but whatever. Well, alright, then we'll put it up 2, 1, 2 to B. We are off. Let's go up like 2 more, maybe. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the little LFO tool. Great. Now let's get a utility on there. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pan it to either ear. Basically like rhythmically. So you'll get like this kind of effect. And there we go. And then this time it'll be, how many is that? 29? I need glasses. This is bad. Okay, great. So we'll go 29 right as well. There we go. And now I can just duplicate that, and it's a lot easier. Yeah, there we go. Boy. I didn't know you were on Twitch. I don't stream anything. Oh, true. Oh, that's cool, man. Have you, Oh, nice. Thanks for the follow there, man. Alright, well that's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, and then I can even bring in the melody. Thank you, man. Oh, I guess the Twitch badges are showing up now. That's cool. Alright, let's shave this a little bit more with the Elva tool. There we go. More of just like a regular kick now, you know? Background definitely makes it sound pretty dope. Where are the perk loops from? From Sample Magic Organic Techno. It's on Splice. That's where I got it. Alright, well, let's try this maybe. Oh, that one's gonna sound great. I'm honestly not crazy about this. Yeah, no problem, Animus. Yeah. What if I somehow get this in tune with this? Don't worry. If it's in tune, it'll sound good. Ooh! Nice. Well, anyway, guys, I've been on here for like 3 hours and some minutes. I think I'm gonna go. Thank you to everybody who has been watching, and thank you to everybody who did watch. I guess if you aren't still watching, you aren't hearing this, but thank you so much, everyone. I love you guys so much. All the kind words and all the just everything is amazing. You guys are so kind. Like, I really love you guys. And yeah.